Welcome to the old school RuneScape Trailblazer League, where it looks fun as heck and we have no idea what our plan is. I've even added an additional challenge to the mix. I'll need to figure out everything on my own. I'm Don't Wiki, and this is our adventure. Alright, there we go. We finally did it. We got 30 laps done. That's an easy 50-point task. Now that we've got the agility laps done, I know we said we were going to wait until we had a Ring of Forging. But just looking at where we're at and the stats we have, getting a ruby seems kind of hard. There's no place to buy one, I feel, and getting one from mining might take a good little bit. So we're just gonna smith what we got. I don't think we'll really be in the iron levels for too long, being that we're already not high enough to smith it anyways. Okay, all right, okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We've got 8 of each. This is perfect. This should be plenty. We'll smith these into bars. We'll smelt the bars into whatever, probably something. We'll smith what we can into iron. Once we hit 30, which shouldn't take too long, we're at ×8, then we'll start making steel. The reason we're gonna get steel is because by the time we get that far, we should have enough points to unlock our next area. And that's where things are going to get a little more easy, a little more variety. The reason we want steel is to level up our combat to 20, and that's going to be the gear we're using until we get some better drops for a little bit. And that, like I said, that'll help just boost this and Slayer. Slayer, of course, is where you get a lot of good drops, Dragon Boots, with things like that. And you know, with the amount of XP we're getting, it shouldn't take too long at all. And that's bronze bars done. Time to knock out some of the iron bars. So that's it. That's all the iron bars. We had 100 and something iron ore and we ended up with 50 bars. So there's that. We're gonna go smith all these, some into iron arrows, maybe all of them, and go from there. Well, we'll make ourselves an iron scimitar as well while we're at it, and a shield. But we'll turn the rest into maybe nails after we get our 150 arrowheads, so we can use that for construction. Try to get a little head start on that because we'll have to make stuff for it anyways. So very nice, we hit 30 smithing. That means we've unlocked steel now. So once we finish all these nails and these bars, we're going to quickly make our arrows. That'll get us one task away from a brand new area. Then we can kind of cross that off our list. All in all, we had 450 nails, 210 arrow tips. Let's go murder some chickens for feathers. I know that's slightly slower, but I don't think we have access to feather packs yet, and we need the XP anyways. Wizards were just eating us alive. They were eating our booties like groceries, you know. Since they're chickens, we can bust out the old Iron Man suit, and we're gonna throw on a little necklace just because we have nothing else. We are looking good. Look at that. If the hand boots are the same color, we're definitely doing it. They're not, but you know what? It's a chicken. I really doubt it's gonna make that much of a difference. Look at us. We are looking fine. Hey, we got a beginner clue. All right. That's Varrock. We can do that one. You know what? Actually, I was going to keep killing these chickens for a bit. But I think we're going to knock out this clue first. Because the chickens could drop us another clue, right? Once we get done with this clue and the chickens, why not make some steel? You know, we'll have enough combat level, which is enough defense to hopefully hold off the wizards. So let's figure this clue. It should be by this island over here in this tree. Bada bing. Oh man. Did they change it to where clues are region locked now? Oh my goodness. Leather chaps. I don't have tanned cowhide. Exactly what I didn't want to happen. Alright, well let's put this in the bank. At least we have a beginner clue. Alright, I think once we're done with this inventory, we'll go ahead and cook everything that we've got. And then we'll work on that iron arrow task. We got 30 cooking out of this so far, not too bad. What do we... Did it just ask us if we wanted to cook burnt chicken? What does that do? Does that turn it into sinew? No, that's when you double cook something, right? No, 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 no. Why would you want to cook... Why would you want to cook chicken into burnt chicken? What is the point of that? You don't even get XP, dude. What? Can you not spam click arrows? Is that only dart tips? There's our task, 150 iron arrows. Let's see, usually when we open this thing up, it ticks down. So we got one more task to do. I'm not sure what we're gonna do for it, to be honest. I don't know. Well, we're just gonna kill chickens for now, and we'll sit around and contemplate what we're gonna do while we're training up everything to 20. So we're back from our chicken task. We ended up with 20 of pretty much everything that we could. We stopped by the rune magic tutorial ammu. We stopped by the magic lady. She gave us some mind runes. We had to drop what we had to request some and then pick up what we dropped. So that's probably what we'll start doing when we log in, just to get some early runes for a little bit of magic leveling. And then we now have enough points to unlock a new area. So I'm thinking one of two, but we'll have a decision for sure. Right now, we're going to probably just go mine a whole bunch of coal and a whole bunch of iron. And just like that, we had 60 mining. We got 100 points for that. We have about 300 and something iron stocked up, so we need to get about another 140 and we should be on to smithing bars. I just thought I'd update you guys and show you we did it. We hit a little milestone for 100 points, not too shabby. So it turns out we didn't quite smith all the ore that we mined. We ended up forgetting that steel bars were 2 coal and 1 iron, not 1 for 1. So we still have about 150 iron ore left. So we could boost this. So we could boost this to, 50 when it's time to start doing mithril. We'll just have to have a little bit of extra coal. I mean, we pretty much got it banked. You know what I'm saying? We can AFK coal whenever we want because we'll need that till the end of time. And that's something we can, it's dropping like, I think it was like 500 or something like that per thing, or 800. I don't know. But if you can't tell, we fully upgraded. We got all the way to steel. We literally had just enough. That's pretty cool considering we didn't have as much coal as we thought we did. So we're gonna take this gear and just relish in it overnight. It's probably not gonna last super long, but it feels nice. We did that. All right, man, it's time to pick our relic. That's the first thing we're doing, and we spent a lot of time. We narrowed it down to 2, Kandarin and Mauritania. And last night when I went to bed, my final thought was, which one am I picking? Pros and cons that I know of, right? Mauritania has a Slayer Tower. It has Barrows, which is going to give us the gear, and it has Rage, which is what we're going to do at the very, very end. If we make it that far, we want a lot of stuff first, obviously. So that's for a different topic. Or Kandarin, we have Catherby for fishing. We have Ardoon for our clue and the legend quest, probably even the myth cape, possibly. We have 2 hunting areas, the ogres down here and up here. It gives us Monkey Madness 2, which we haven't done yet. Thinking we're gonna go with Kandarin. It offers an opportunity for me to AFK some more. I don't have all day to play, unfortunately. So this is some good passive XP. It'll give us an easy elite achievement, right? 500 points. which is like a free 99. I'm pretty sure there's another achievement for getting 99 fishing, and this will give us food as well for Slayer, for raids. Decisions made up. We're going with Kandarin. We need to work on farming sooner than later. We do have a little bit of seeds, which is just enough for the early levels, which is perfectly fine. We will unlock Catherby for fishing. We'll unlock Piscatoris for monkfish. We'll also unlock the fishing guild for sharks. So I really think this is going to be great. This is a great place to supply ourselves with enough food for the rest of the content we're looking at. And we should be able to get enough achievements. We still even haven't done everything in Varrock yet, which we're going to go knock out a quick one real quick, which is to do the Varrock rooftops before we move on from here. But it's time. Let's lock it in. Drum roll, please. Boy, oh boy, look at this. We've done it. We're gonna go do our clue. That's the first thing we're doing with this area unlock. We're gonna go see what our next step is. Awesome. Awesome. Man, I'm excited. I've never been so excited to go to our dune before. Man, fuck yeah. Okay, how do we get... Oh, we can teleport there. We don't have to go through the mountain. This is... Oh, man. Okay, we're gonna also try to figure out this beginner clue. Let's do all our clues first thing. Oh, that sounds so fun. Okay, no, we can't. All right, we're gonna do this Varrock rooftop task real quick, and then you bet your ass we're moving over there, and we're doing our clues. The hype is real. Oh my goodness. All right, that's our medium task done for that real quick rooftop course. Let's teleport over there. Let's take a look at what we got. I wonder where this teleport takes us, and I hope it's, I don't know, arty? That would save us a little bit of walking, but I don't care, as long as it's past the mountain. Man. Oh my goodness. Okay, like, how much more could we ask for? This is like it's meant to be. Hell yeah. Alright, we need to search the crates. Okay, where are the crates at? Alright, come on. It's gotta be one of these that we've already clicked. Oh, in the general store. I need to be able to read. There's our clue. Alright. An Akrid? What the hell? Are you kidding? Is this a thing? Do we get clues for areas we don't unlock? What a pain in the ass. There's nothing we can do for Zeke boy. He's not on our list of things to do. Why would you pick the desert? What does the desert even give you? Oh, it gives you ancient magic. Whoop-dee-doo. This is awful. I'm sorry. You're out of here. And we can't do this one right now either. Well, that plan went down the drain real quick. Rest in peace. Hopes and dreams. Let's take another look at this clue. It's for the X marks the spot, but beginner clue we can't do just... Oh, wait a minute. Can we? We unlocked a new area. Is there like a tanner somewhere? Can we use the map? Will it tell us? Oh, that's just me. Oh. Okay. Holy shit, we got one. Okay, so the ranging guild has a tanner. This is great news, and we've got flax. All right, let's try to think this through. I'm gonna type these out in WordPad and try to rearrange them. Let's try to think outside the box, right? Trying to form a word with 3 vowels and a bunch of Q's, like, it just doesn't work, right? There's got to be something else to it. There's no unscrambling this, I feel like. A Z and 2 Q's? Like, what? Hold on, I want to check something. Check it out, our boy Veos hooked us up with a hint. Alright, so shift a letter 1 to the left or 1 to the right. I started to the right, it didn't make sense. F, feet, cap, cutie, Ricky, RGP. Or shift to the left, we end up with Draenor Pigpen. So you know where the hell we're going? You bet. We're going to Draenor Pigpen. We can't do the easy clue we have. We can't do the beginner clue. By God, we're gonna do a clue. That was really a big disappointment. I'm gonna I'm just gonna be real with you guys. I'm talking about like 12 out of 10 excitement down to about -3. You know, like, oh sweet, we can't do this. Of course, we don't have our shovel, but will it give us another? I think this quest gives us a clue, but if we have a clue, does it still give us a clue? I think what we'll do is we will drop the clue before we pick up the casket. Maybe that will, just in case we open it up and do get a clue, we can like pull a swamp man and like click it for a little bit. And if that's the case, we have access to a tanner now, so we can do it. Oh no, come on, what does it tell me to do? Are you kidding me? This is what I'm talking about. Going 13 to a -3. What? I'm getting cock blocked left and right. Are they for real? What, man, what kind of shit? Alright, we have the casket we will never touch. Fuck, we can't do a single clue. What kind of... Alright. Well, this whole beginning has been just great, you know? Well, what do we... You know what? Let's do... Do we have all of our cow hides? We do. We have 23 cow hides. That should be plenty enough to get us. Look at that. It's just enough inventory space for what we have, what we need. Man, oh man. Okay, let's go get our hides. Let's do that. We can still do a clue after all. All right. Oh, right. Let's go to the... Oh, we can't go to the ranging guild. Oh my god. If it's not one thing, it's the other. Is that the only spot we have? This whole time I thought we were... Okay, oh, there's one in the crafting guild that we can't get to. Okay, we're gonna have to get crafting through flax. Alright. Plan's still on. We're gonna take a short flax break. We're gonna get absolutely nothing because we need to be able to get into the ranging guild. Ugh. Okay, the clue is just not happening. We're gonna put that up. We're gonna quit thinking about it. It's just not going to be a thing. Let's get our farming started. Actually, yeah, let's do our farming. If we can't do anything else, we'll do that. We can start... I think the only farming shop is the one in Catherby. I really can't think of an... Oh, sweet. There is one over here. Okay, so we're still set. I guess there's one next to every allotment patch because there's one in Falador in the same vicinity. So we need a rake, a dibber, sequitar, spade, and trowel, and the watering can. I think that's really about it. That covers all the tools. We can stick all of these in the gnome bank. Unfortunately, we don't have any fertilizer for the patches, but we got at least two tasks for right now. We got one for just raking something, and 2 for planting seeds in a patch. So that was an easy 2 task. I think they're both 20 points or 10 points, so 20 points total. Now that that's done, let's go ahead and drain our prayer a little bit. We're going to quickly recharge our prayer by 5 points, and I didn't go to the gnome. I didn't put my tools away. Well, okay. It doesn't matter right now. We have plenty of bank space. Okay, so let's get this task done. Boom. Restore 5 points for 10 points. That was the best trade deal that I've ever done. Here's our plan. We dropped our easy clue because we just go ahead and do it. We're not going to the desert. I still have 2 areas to pick, and I can pretty much guarantee you it's not the desert. These are the most convincing ones for me. It's gonna be 2 of these 4. So we'll see, you know, that's down the road, but for right now, we're gonna pickpocket these guards. I'm pretty sure that's a given. And then once we hit from 40 to 55, we're gonna move on. With that money that we get, we're gonna get one achievement we should get is 800 coins opened at once from those little pouch things you get. And then the second one is we'll have enough money for 1 to buy a house so we can get base level 5 everything, and 2 we'll have money for runes, again to help with the base level 5 and just to get our magic up. We're gonna need runes in the long run for the next area we go to, which it's probably going to be Mauritania. We're going to get Slayer after this. We're gonna have plenty of food, plenty of money, plenty of things ready to go, that it's time to work on this. We'll have the waterfall quest, so we should be able to boost our, you know, melee levels a good decent amount. We should be able to do the heroes quest here in a bit from here, and maybe even the legends quest, get an early cape upgrade. Right now we're using the ham cloak, which is, for the most part, it's cosmetic. So we'll catch you back once we hit 55 thieving. While we're doing this, we're gonna go ahead and knock out a couple of other tasks as well. I believe there's one for stealing some chocolate cake. Oh, there we go. 10 points. Nice. And here should be our 800 coins. Awesome. 840 actually, we barely just made the cutoff. We're going to swap to master farmers just because they're a lower level requirement. We're getting hit way too many times for these guys. And we need the seeds. We hit 10 farming, which is perfectly fine. We're gonna start planting some cabbage seeds here in just a second. We planted a marigold, so that'll help protect our onions, our potatoes. Alright, we just came up on 40 cooking. We had to take a small break. We ran out of food in between our thieving, but we're almost there. We're swapped to guards just to make a little bit more money. So we'll tally all that up once we get done. Alright, finally 55 thieving. I feel like I've been over here for a little bit longer than I'd like. We really only ended up with like 3 herb seeds from about 20 levels of farmers, which is just awful. So we decided to swap over to the guards as mentioned earlier. We didn't make a whole lot of money either. We've been farming in between. Right now we're at 15, we're about to harvest these, so we'll probably end up at like 16 or so. We have Marintils here waiting for us, but oh, we can boost a little bit. Okay, so we're about to get our herb up too. Let's get all this stuff taken out and see where we're at. I guess I failed to mention that our herbs aren't finished growing yet, so never mind about that idea. What we're going to do next is, since we have our thieving done, we still need to make a little bit of money, and we also need food, some more. So what we're going to do is we're going to fish. We are over here, we have Catherby unlocked, and we'll end up using some of our seeds over here as well, so we can kind of pay attention a little bit. Once we get all of our fishing done, we're going to go maybe woodcutting some more. Menus are really packed right now. Wow. I mean, there's plenty of view spots, so it might not be too bad. Let's go to the fishing shop. Let's get a lobster cage, because we're gonna need one of those. We'll get a harpoon. Can we even fish what we need? I guess we'll do some bait fishing real quick. We got an easy task, catch a herring for 10 points. Not too bad. An easy level 40 fishing. We'll sit here until monkfish. We won't go for monkfish right away. It's just, let's get it knocked out while we can. That'll put us at about 680, and we should have enough extra fish to sell, especially since we're getting 2 a pop. While we were taking care of some fishing, we were doing farming, obviously. We hit 20. Nice. There we go. 50 fishing. It's time to move on and start harpooning some swordfish. So these 76 lobsters is probably all we're ever going to have. And we got a medium task done. 50 points, or is that a hard task? Yep, we got a medium task for 50 points done. Catch 50 swordfish. We also hit 55 at the same time. Now, I know I already said those lobsters were going to be all that we had, but it turns out we need at least 100 for another 50 points. So we're going to go ahead and grind out the rest of these lobsters, then we'll return to the swordfish. And there we go, there's our medium task for the lobsters, another 50 points. So we just had 60 fishing, almost there, we got 2 more levels to go. Finally 62 fishing. So now we can catch monkfish, so that means we can put fishing on the back burner for now. So here's our stash. We've got 116 lobsters, 140 tuna, and 142 swordfish. That'll probably get us close to 60 cooking. We'll cook all the food and we'll go do some training. Hey, look at that. We got a medium task for cooking 100 lobsters. Nice. And we hit 60 cooking shortly thereafter, so a double whammy. And the results are in. So we ended up 104 cooked lobsters, 115 swordfish, and 120 tuna. I doubt we'll ever use any of this anymore. So our food situation is pretty much set. We're gonna move on to combat. We're gonna go get revenge on those wizards in the tower. I think we can do it now that we have decent food. Because we're going to be leveling crazily while we're there, right? Let's go ahead and clean these. Nice. We got 6 herb lore. We could probably even boost it a little bit more if this shop down here sells Eye of Newt. Oh my goodness. And they sell sand and seaweed. We're going to go ahead and buy one of each just because I know it's probably going to sell. I don't see Eye of Newt packs here, which is the only downside. Okay, well there goes that plan. We're gonna quickly go and stock up on some runes, just to help us out in the long run. So, if you don't know, which you might have seen me do when I was selling items to the shop last time, just drop the runes and claim. And then just pick up your runes, because if you have them on you or in the bank, she's gonna say, you've got runes, what in the world are you doing here? Alright, so that's that. After it's all said and done, we've got a lot of tasks done and completed. We have 570 until our next relic, so which will be one of our combat relics. We haven't even started thinking of that, honestly. But you know, we've ended today at a good streak. We have 55 thieving, 63 cooking, 62 fishing, and 25 farming. Those are really the 3 biggest skills that we worked on very recently. Of course, we have 61 mining and 48 smithing from this as well. Full steel, a bunch of food. You know, I really think those wizards have it coming for them. We're either going to Hill Giants or we're going to the Wizards. Now, hopefully I can remember where to get a brassy key or a brass key, something like that. Because I don't. It's been so long since I've had one in my hands, it's always on my key ring. So we'll have to figure that one out, which is kind of fun. Maybe we'll even get a key for the Hill Giant boss. That'd be kind of fun. Stick around and watch us take revenge on the wizards. Later, guys.